We begin with practice set 4.3. The first question, if a by b equal to 7 by 3, then find the values of the following ratios. Now here we have 4 sub-questions, and each sub-question, when we look at it, we have to think which property we need to use and then solve the problem. Now here you have 5a plus 3b upon 5a minus 3b. Now first of all, you look at the coefficient of a and b. The coefficient of a is 5 and the coefficient of b is 3. So first we have to try to get the fraction such that we have 5a upon 3b. Then we can apply whichever property we need to apply. So what we do is, first we write what is given to us, a by b equal to 7 upon 3. I said now we try to get the coefficient of a as 5 and coefficient of b as 3. So that means I have to find 5a upon 3b. So look at the next step. I am multiplying 5 into a upon 3 into b. So likewise, here also we have to multiply the numerator by 5 and the denominator by 3. So this becomes 5 into and here 3 into. Into what? What was a by b? 7 by 3. So we write 7 by 3. Let us see what we get as the product now. 5 into 7 is 35. 3 into 3 is 9. So now we have got what is 5a upon 3b. So I write here 5a upon 3b is equal to 35 upon 9. What have I to find out? 5a plus 3b upon 5a minus 3b. Now the property which gives us the ratio in this form is componendo dividendo. If you remember, in componendo dividendo, the same terms are in the numerator and denominator. Only the sign in between changes. In the numerator it is plus and in the denominator it is minus. So we apply this property, or using the property of componendo dividendo, now we have 5a upon 3b equal to 35 upon 9. So this becomes 5a plus 3b upon 5a minus 3b is equal to now 35 plus 9 in the numerator upon 35 minus 9 in the denominator. So now here 35 plus 9 is 44 and 35 minus 9 is 26. So we get 5a plus 3b upon 5a minus 3b is 44 upon 26. Now we see that 2 is a common multiple, or 2 is a factor in both of them. So we simplify this further. Simplifying 44 upon 26 further, this becomes 22 upon 13. Now the question was that we have to write it in the form of a ratio. So find the value of the following ratio. So now we write the final answer in the form of ratio as 22 is to 13. So this was the first sub question. Going now to the second sub question. Here I have 2a square plus 3b square upon 2a square minus 3b square. Now again here look at it. Look at the question. We don't have a and b here. We have a square and b square. So now when we have the powers changed and it is not the same as what was given to us in the ratio, first we change the power according to the question. Then we go to the next step where we change the coefficient. So now a by b we know is 7 by 3. So we write it as 7 by 3. I said we have to change the power to what is given, that is we have to square. So next step will be squaring. So a square by b square will be, here when we square both this, it becomes 7 square by 3 square, that is 49 upon 9. So you have 7 square upon 3 square is 49 upon 9. Now you look at the coefficient. I want the coefficient of a square as 2 and of b square as 3. So I have to find now what is 2a square upon 3b square. So I have to multiply a square by 2 and b square by 3. So here also I have to multiply numerator by 2 and denominator by 3. So this becomes 2 into 49 upon 3 into 9. So now when I multiply here, 2 into 49 is 98 upon 3 into 9 is 27. So I have got here 2a square upon 3b square as 98 upon 27. Now what do I have to find? 2a square plus 3b square upon 2a square minus 3b square. That means again I have to use the property of componendo dividendo. So using the property of componendo dividendo, two a square plus 3b square upon 2a square minus 3b square will be 98 plus 27. 98 plus 27 upon 98 minus 27. Now when I add this 98 plus 27, I get 125. When I do this 98 minus 27, 8 minus 7 is 1, 9 minus 2 is 7. So I get 71. So this fraction becomes 125 by 71. But I have to write my answer in the form of a ratio. So the ratio is 125 is to 71. Third sub question, we have a cube minus b cube upon b cube. Now here again we see the power, it is cube, right? So when it is cube, so first the step will be cubing. So a by b was given to us as 7 by 3. So now I have to cube. I have to cube 7 and 3, that is multiplying 7 into 7 into 7 upon 3 into 3 into 3. Now 7 into 7 is 49. 49 into 7 is 343 upon 3 into 3 is 9. 9 into 3 is 27. So now I have got a cube upon b cube. Again I look back what I need to find, a cube minus b cube by b cube. Now when you look at this, you realize that the property which we are supposed to use is dividendo here. There, if you remember dividendo, it was a minus b upon b. So here this is a cube minus b cube upon b cube, which is similar to that because we have found now what is a cube upon b cube. So I can do a cube minus b cube upon b cube. So using the property of dividendo, A cube minus B cube upon B cube is equal to 343 minus 27 upon the denominator is 27. Now what is 343 minus 27? It is 316 upon the denominator remains as it is. And we have to write the answer in the form of a ratio. Therefore, the answer becomes 316 is to 27. Now going to the fourth sub question. Here I have 7a plus 9b upon 7a minus 9b. Now here the power doesn't change. We don't have square or cube. So what have we to look for next? The coefficients. The coefficient of a is 7 and coefficient of b is 9. A by b was 7 by 3. The same one here. We are continuing. Now I want 7a upon 9b. So 7a upon 9b means I have to multiply numerator by 7 and denominator by 9. So I write here 7 and 9. What is a by b? 7 by 3. Now multiplying 7 into 7 is 49. 9 into 3 is 27. So I now get 7a upon 9b is 49 upon 27. What have I to find out? 7a plus 9b upon 7a minus 9b. That is, which property have I to apply? This is in the form of a plus b upon a minus b, which is componendo dividendo. So using the property of componendo dividendo, seven a plus 9b upon 7a minus 9b will be 49 plus 27 upon 49 minus 27. So I write here 49 plus 27 upon 49 minus 27. Now what is 49 plus 27? We can add 9 plus 7 is 16. 1 carry up, 2 plus 1 3 plus 4 7. So we have here 76. 49 minus 27, 9 minus 7 is 2, 4 minus 2 is 2. Now you see in both these, 2 is a factor of both 76 and 22. So I can reduce this further. 2 goes in 76, 2 goes in 7 3 times, 1 remains, 2 goes in 16, 8 times. 2 goes in 22, 11 times. Now I can write it as a ratio. The ratio will be 38 is to 11. So the fourth sub question answer is 38 is to 11.